Hey there folks, today we have an amazing 2,700 square foot home, 5 bedrooms, a loft, a bonus room with an ensuite, so somebody can have an extra room with a 3/4 bath. So you gotta stay on board to find out what a 3/4 bath is. Gotta find out why we are able to save you about $35,000 to $40,000 in upgrades by going with this home. Today we have an amazing resale built by Zia Homes right next to their model home here in Rancho Santa Teresa, surrounded by parks and just leisure activities. Save yourself some taxes as well, right outside of El Paso, Texas. Sunland Park, Santa Teresa area. Stay on board, you're gonna love it.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, Alfonso Garcia here with the Palms Realty in Santa Teresa, New Mexico, bringing you another amazing home for you to tour here in the Rancho Santa Teresa subdivision. I want to thank Hania Rodriguez with the Home Pros Real Estate Group here in the Santa Teresa area for allowing us to bring you this amazing property. Let's give it a look. Right behind me, as you saw, is one of many parks that you get to enjoy. Everything from dog parks to basketball courts, tennis courts, soccer fields, all that to be able to enjoy, places to picnic, dog-friendly parks here, as you can see. They even have your trash cans and baggies available for your little pooch. And these parks are only 2 years old, folks, and give it a look. The maturity is making them look a lot nicer. And just imagine another year of grown trees and you'll be able to enjoy this with your family, your pets, your friends. You do not have an HOA fee, but there is an annual upkeep fee. They're not calling it HOA, but it's just an impact fee of sort. Today, we're bringing you a home by Zia, and you'll see that it is actually next to their model home. And it is not a new construction. It is a 2024 build, okay? When you're working with me, part of my repertoire, what I put you through is resale and new construction. Unless you're adamant that you're not gonna buy a resale home, I do not show that to you. But in my opinion, for you to get educated on the market, it is very important for you to look at what's on the market. In this case, you can get into the Zia home. We priced it out with all the bells and whistles that it has. Brand new construction, but it'll cost you about $30,000 to $40,000 more than this asking price here on this home. This is a 2024, and if it happens to have the color palette that you would like, the selections as far as upgrades that they've already chosen, you may be able to take advantage of what the previous owner, the seller, has already paid for, but just for some reason has to move. Of course, if they're selling it this quick after buying it just 2 years ago, there must be an issue. Quite okay, right? For your opportunity to take advantage of the discounts and needs of somebody else to move out sooner than later. As mentioned, we are right next to the Zia home model home here in Rancho Santa Teresa. When you come with me, I'm gonna introduce you to them, which is the builder that we're gonna be viewing today. We're gonna show you Point Homes, okay? Another builder here in the area, wonderful builder, and take you over to Carefree Homes, straight across over there. So from there, we'll show you new construction, resale. There's subdivisions that, for example, are more mature, that may have wider roads, bigger lots. So that's why it's another reason to consider everything that's under the sun when you're looking to buy a home. We're not spending $50 at Walmart, right, folks? We're making the biggest investment of our life. Today, give this a look. We have a wonderful home here. 2,700 square feet. You're gonna find 5 bedroom, 3.25 baths, pushing 375 asking price. Now, one thing to know is we are here just minutes away from El Paso, Texas, but we're gonna take advantage of the low property taxes, advantage of the proximity to Project Jupiter, the newest AI data center going into here in the Sunland Park, Santa Teresa area next to El Paso, Texas. All that at your disposal for a lot less in property taxes than you will just 2 minutes away there in El Paso. So very important to consider, save on property taxes, get more of a home here in Santa Teresa, Sunland Park, New Mexico. All right, let's start off. You'll notice that this is not landscaped. Certain builders out here in the Santa Teresa area, they will not include the landscaping. They do give you an allowance, and it's up to you to landscape it within a certain amount of time or not. And as you can see here, They just took their allowance and have yet to do anything to the landscaping. Not much to talk about there. One signature feature about Zia Homes is they will kind of stamp your driveway with a brick look. I like that they give you hardware on your garage door to finish it off a bit. And look at this. You have an awesome corbel and light setup here on your soffit. While finished, gives it a nice elegant look and feel under the soffits there. And you're gonna check it out. You're gonna see inside full shutters in this home. This is a synthetic stucco that they're going with here. And just so you can see what type of yard you end up having in a home, 2-story home, 2,700 square feet, it pretty much is gonna take up the entire footprint. If you want more of a yard, get a hold of me here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico, Alfonso Garcia. We can find you oversized lots to park all those extra vehicles or toys that you may have. Okay, coming in through our 8-foot door entryway. It's gonna have a keyless door pad entry, a nice large ceiling here. All right, well, let's go on in. Right off to our left, we are going to find bedroom number 1. Do note that there's shutters throughout. Wonderful, full working shutters, fold out, taking care of your 2x6 construction here. What do you think? One thing to note, folks, 10-foot ceilings, okay? Bonus, what do you know, folks? Bonus room with a 3/4 bath. Fully tiled all the way up to its 10-foot ceiling. Wonderfully done. Lots of doors and drawers here. They did not waste any space. They even gave you a drawer down there. I'll show you in a minute that they are soft closing. Nice matte black finished mirrors, framed mirrors. And here's your bypass doors here for your closet. Let's see, pre-wired for your surround sound system. So there, you're gonna see a lot of caps up front. I already see for your surround sound, get your speakers going. If you were to come home from your garage, here is your garage entryway. Now let me show you a little bonus feature that this home has going on. So you're in your garage, your Chamberlain garage door opener with technology to connect to your cell phone is there, okay? Tall, I like the fact that the ceilings are also tall in here. Even though we're in a 2-story home, the ceiling is 10 foot tall in here. You can put some shelving all throughout here for your Christmas decorations or extra storage. And speaking of a 2-story home, this space has always, they use it as best as possible. And in this case, quite a bit of space underneath the staircase, as you'll find. All right. So here's a cool bonus feature. Well, first of all, your water heater, okay? If you came home from work or shopping, came through the garage, look at this. This door leads directly into the laundry room, which what we called is the mudroom, okay? The mudroom combo. You walk in through work, coming in from the garage, lots of shelf hanging space here still, shelf space. You have your utility sink. I really love when they include a utility sink. And remember, this is a resale, folks. So when we are making an offer on a home, it is important to get with me and let me know, Alfonso, I like that refrigerator. I like that washer and dryer. Please include it, because even if you see us sitting here, we have to make sure as your realtor that we cover you and make sure that we take care of those in the contract offer, okay? They're not automatically included just because you see them sitting there. They are considered to be a personal item. So as your realtor, you have to have a good realtor that knows what they're doing and make sure that they mark those down from the beginning. They're always negotiable later on throughout the negotiation process, but you might as well use that as a negotiation chip. And speaking of refrigerator and this wonderful kitchen setup, now this builder does win awards every time I notice that they are in a showcase of homes, and this is an example of why. Wonderful choice of cabinetry. Look at this beautiful, expensive shutter work throughout this home. Huge living room area. Contemporary drop-down light fixture here for where your dining table will go. Okay, so you have your dining table here. Okay, you still have space for your kitchen nook. Put some stools underneath there, and you can still eat at the countertop. A nice, wonderful waterfall edge right here. Wow, and look at this. So you have a gourmet kitchen setup, okay? So what that means is you're gonna have your microwave and oven in a separate cabinetry setup, and they gave you a 5-burner cooktop, or in this case, a 4-burner cooktop, okay, with a wonderful drop-down stainless steel hood with a glass top, and just cabinetry throughout. You have your single basin, apron farm, undermounted farm sink, high-end fixtures, shutters, even in the kitchen, just everywhere you look, just cabinetry, loving it. Soft closed doors and drawers, you'll notice, so find something else to slam. Nothing here is gonna slam on you. You're gonna be able to just swing it and it just closes in on its own. Wonderfully done here. They did not spare on the pot filler, so you don't have to break your back carrying water. Keep in mind, folks, these upgrades will put you at least 415 from what I'm told to 420 to get this home the way you see it. Here's your smoke glass pantry door. It's fairly large too, here you go. Good sized pantry, still tall ceiling in there for extra high storage space. And your living room coat closet, okay? Lots of recessed lighting, very high efficiency home. Beautifully laid out kitchen. And you do know, look at all the speakers. Once again, that's a feature at this buyer, and just a year and a half later decides to move out of town and sell, and they gotta give you the discounts to get you in here. Even this huge sliding door, 8 by 12 foot sliding door, is an upgrade that they're gonna just give a concession to, and you end up taking advantage of. Now, we came in through the garage. I showed you, well, the front door, right? We went in the front door, showed you that bedroom over there, came through the garage, ended out in the kitchen. Let's show you this linen closet here leads to the entertaining bath. It's a very neat glass bowl sink with the matching granite countertops to the kitchen, and the quarter bath to be used by the guests downstairs. Now let's go upstairs. Something to note, you definitely have your lights, nice, well-lit staircase, carpet covered, and they did put tile on the face plates of the kick steps. Proper hand railing all the way throughout. Coming on up, we're gonna find what? 4 bedrooms. Can you imagine that? All right, let's start off. So, I think I took you to the primary bedroom first, that's okay. Look at this, lots of recessed lighting. I love how this is set up to have your bed here, okay? It has a switch on each side, so you'll be able to turn the light on or off on each side of the bed, have a reading light on each side. Here's the continuation of shutters. Now you would think, being that we're on the top floor, I think at best we came down to 9-foot ceilings instead of 10-foot ceilings compared to downstairs. This is gonna be your view of the neighborhood and Franklin Mountains. The little park we were at. Even this desk area where your TV would go has a light, a special light switch to itself here. And the walk-in closet. Before I show off the spa-inspired bathroom by Zia, this home has 2 walk-in closets in the primary bedroom. Hers and hers walk-in closets. This one happens to have the communication center. I love this because right here you'll have your router out of sight, out of mind, so to speak, right? You kind of took up the whole shelf there if you don't wall mount it. But your router, your power supply, and you have home run Cat 6 shots going to several rooms. So that is a great setup. Now look at this spa-inspired bathroom by Zia Homes here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. What do you think, folks? Wonderfully done, dual sinks, no loss of space, as you can see down here. Just drawers throughout. All the owner's manuals still here. Dual medicine cabinets, huge frameless glass shower walls into your spa-inspired bathroom. Well under what you can buy this for if you were to even go new for a home that's just 2 years old. Look at that. You have your rainfall shower head in the standalone shower. You have the rainfall shower head that will fill up the tub, your nicho, your bench seat so you can deep think or shave your legs. And look at this, folks. Wonderful setup here. Wow. And it's separate toilet room with a bidet, which is one of the upgrades that this builder offers. Not many builders are offering that nowadays. And more switches for either your alarm or your volume control for your speakers, which is probably it. This home went with the full pre-wired speaker system with unit controls in each room, it seems. Wow. And do note, the rooms that have fans, they do have remote controls to them. Upstairs, we walked right by a linen closet, as you can see. And next to that linen closet is another room. I left those shutters open so you can see down into the yard, well above everybody else, and see somewhat what they are doing to their yards. It's about a 10 by 10 room. I feel this is gonna be a slight walk-in closet, which it is. Get you a light on in there. Here we go. No fans in these rooms. I've mentioned before, I do like when builders do not include the fans. That means I did not pay for it and I can now customize my personal fan. Now these rooms upstairs will be sharing this wonderful bathroom here. And I like the fact that it has a separate door to the shower and commode area, so that way others can be getting ready. Here in the dual sink area, once again, dual medicine cabinets, lots of cabinetry throughout, all the way to the bottom. Doors and drawers everywhere, matching granite countertop. And here's this beautifully, fully tiled bathroom. Full tub. What do you think, folks? Don't forget to comment. We always love your comments, your questions. That's what we're here for. If you have any special requests as far as a builder or type of house, let me know. We'll find it for you. And here's another bedroom. Once again, shutters. Now, one thing that not all builders and most do not do is they do not put window seals. Here you got window seals with these builders, if you notice. All right. Another full 10 by 10 room. You have your closet, your bypass doors to your standard type closet here. Now another bedroom. They have a wonderful neutral type wall color. It goes real well with the white trim. You have, once again, your bypass doors, your shutters, and here's your loft area. 2,700 square feet, folks. A loft, 2,700 square feet. Custom features, LED lights, high efficiency. Shutters in a house like this should run you about maybe 7 grand. The last time I bought shutters was about 6 grand, 5 to 6 grand. So I think shutters nowadays should run you about $7,000 on a home like this. All you need is possibly let this 1-year-old carpet, 1.5-year-old carpet wear out, fully tile the home if you are the type that has to have tile in their home. 5 bedrooms, folks, for about a $30,000 discount. Forget 30, about $45,000 discount with all these bells and whistles that we had seen tallied up. Looks like they are running you $420 to $425. This house starts at $375. Here's an idea. What if you still need more closing costs or some kind of incentives? That's why it is a negotiation in resale, even in new construction. Whatever it is, folks, make sure you get a hold of me. My name's Alfonso Garcia, here with the Palms Realty in the Sunland Park, Santa Teresa, New Mexico area, bringing you nothing but the best homes to view, and for sure, nothing but the best service when you call me. This is what their model home backyard looks like. Not much going on there. We can get you in touch with trades. And with that, folks, we hope you enjoy your day. My name's Alfonso Garcia, wishing you a great day. So if you want to know about where this neighborhood is and where this park is, free access to you, and want to move to this area, give me a call today. Alfonso Garcia, the Palms Realty.